Item Number SCP-3868. Index Constitution Saving Throw. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. At least one physical and digital copy of each SCP-3868-A iteration is to be hosted at Site-43's archival wing. Due to the low quality of physical copies of the Constitution of New Zealand outside of Foundation control, those replaced by SCP-3868-A iterations may be passed off as hoaxes or confiscated by Foundation assets embedded in the local police force. Online copies of SCP-3868-A should be taken down through standard protocols. SCP-3868-B instances, once conclusively identified, should be detained and sent to Site-43 for further questioning regarding Contingency 73 Waitangi. For the sake of containment, SCP-3868-B instances are non-anomalous and should be treated as E-Class employees, i.e., sequestered from the general staff population, but still treated as Foundation members. Liaisons with the Department of Temporal Anomalies should be notified of any developments with regard to 73 Waitangi and information associated with SCP-3868. In the case of a K-Class scenario occurring as a result of 73 Waitangi, the text of the Constitution of New Zealand should be updated to the latest iteration of SCP-3868-B, where possible. Description: SCP-3868 refers to an annually recurring event that occurs on the 17th of January and has occurred every year since the official codification of the Constitution of New Zealand in 2006. During an SCP-3868 event, all extant physical and digital copies of the Constitution of New Zealand are replaced with modified versions, designated SCP-3868-A. In addition to this, one currently serving political officer of the New Zealand Parliament will be replaced by a non-anomalous human designated SCP-3868-B. SCP-3868-A's text varies from that of the non-anomalous Constitution of New Zealand by the addition of a singular section. This allows the Foundation to take emergency control of the New Zealand Army in the event of certain circumstances designated Contingency 73 Waitangi. Only partial information about 73 Waitangi is available, in the form of excerpts of the specification quoted in SCP-3868-A. Examples of circumstances falling under 73 Waitangi include the re-election of deceased Prime Minister Richard Seddon, the successful, legally endorsed succession of Victoria and Tasmania from Australia, the official declaration of war between Montenegro and New Zealand. While excerpts of the specification for 73 Waitangi match the official format of other Foundation contingencies, no such contingency exists at the time of writing. Whatever anomaly 73 Waitangi is associated with or designed to protect against is unknown to the Foundation at present. The only source of information available to the Foundation regarding 73 Waitangi is the SCP-3868-B instances themselves. SCP-3868-B instances universally claim to be staff in the Department of Temporal Anomalies, assigned to ensure that the Constitution of New Zealand is altered so as to avert a K-Class scenario caused by lack of preparation against 73 Waitangi. Their claim to be Foundation employees is corroborated by their possession of employee ID numbers that are valid, although they correspond to no known members of personnel currently on Raisa's employee roster. Due to their purported inability to carry physical objects with them during the replacement caused by SCP-3868, specifics about the anomaly's location, mechanism of effect, and containment procedures not pertaining to 73 Waitangi are highly limited. Several key points about the 73 Waitangi anomaly agreed upon by all SCP-3868-B instances to date include the following pieces of information. The anomaly in question is royally bound, through GS or another unknown anomalous method, by the Governor-General to the text of the Constitution of New Zealand. Investigation of current and past Governor Generals has shown no concrete signs of anomalous involvement. First signs of the K-class scenario include the use of an obscure constitutional loophole to deploy the New Zealand Army, necessitating the powers granted by SCP-3868-A iterations. The New Zealand national rugby team is correlated in some way to the anomaly. As of the time of writing, only one player in the New Zealand national rugby team has demonstrated concrete evidence of anomalous properties. He was neutralized in 2003 by Global Occult Coalition forces masquerading as Australian rugby players. Currently, the Department of Temporal Anomalies is conducting research using anomalies such as SCP-711 to try and ascertain further information on the K-class scenario and anomalies involved with 73 Waitangi, with additional assistance provided by the Department of Theological Affairs contacts in GOI 055Y, Australian Church of Australia. Attempts to negotiate Global Occult Coalition support in the event of an NZK-class SCP-3868 caused scenario are ongoing.